Хочется взять и положить все в одно место. А так у меня и в меню вот это вот. Ладно. Немножко переделаем это. Now we need to merge some filters here because I have on the menu panel one filter and one here on a pop-up. So I don't like it. That's why I wanted to merge them. Search reviews. Hi, Kawai-chan. Ask any questions if you would like to know something. Hi. So I'm building a application. It's a hybrid one. so it's not a native. Yeah, it's jQuery mobile. I can explain why. So this is a platform, Appery.io, as you can see here at the top left corner. It's a platform based on some tech stack, which is JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Adobe Cordova PhoneGap, and jQuery mobile. Since we can use JavaScript, one of the libraries is jQuery, and you can see it as external resources here. So there's jQuery, jQuery mobile underscore, and Cordova for our platforms. So that's why I tag this as a jQuery mobile. Besides, there was any Appery tag, so I just used the one is the most usable here. The pretty thing about it is that all components and page that I'm building by drag and dropping components from the palette here are automatically generated in code. So is and it pretty much looks like this when it's launched. I just wanted to show you that when I'm inspecting it, you can see a lot of HTML code here, and the content is basically where all the application part lies here. So here's I have only a panel, Appery HTML component, which has fake checkboxes with icons. I'm adopting it for types of markers on the Google Map and itself Google Maps, so we can also open some sort of pop-ups, menu panel. So it's all here on the same page, and it's also auto-generated. As you can see, I highlighting it because it has I'm selecting this structure. So this is all HTML, and it's working based on the jQuery mobile. Yeah, jQuery mobile, don't be abused. And I hope I explained well it to you. And I'm basically making a non-profitable for now application for tourism in my city, in Vinnitsya, Ukraine. I have more than 2 years, almost 3 years of experience with Appery, and I just wanted to build something interesting for myself. That's why I, with my friend, decided to build an application for tourism. So right now, application shows markers from the collection. I have Appery has infrastructure, big infrastructure, as you can see here. It's all based on Appery. Databases are MongoDB. So I have a collection called History, where I have all my historical places here listed with geolocations, description, short description, ratings, and images. And you can see it all here by clicking on the marker. It's uploaded on page load. As you can see, those are all places in my city. For instance, like this. So now I'm trying to merge some of the filters from menu panel, which I have here, and I built it today to filter pop-up, because I think that all should be at one place instead of several places for convenience. You can ask questions, guys, if you would like. About jQuery mobile, about Appery, PhoneGap, or any relative information you would like to know. I will gladly tell you something interesting, because I think live coding is basically for this to so as you can see, my total time right now for this live stream is 7 hours, almost 8. So this is it, 8 hours. Maybe less than 8 hours. Less. And as you can see here, we have a couple of different pages I prepared for future development, like hire guide. We have friends who can guide to different historical places. This is just a SketchUp, I don't know how to call it, even a mock-up maybe. I have also details page where basically showed the full description of current historical place selected on the main page, which is home. And I spent like an hour to write this logic. So this logic for showing the marker and info box like this. And that's the coolest thing about Appery, because you can build prototype very fast. It matters of hours, I guess. As you can see. Yeah, I forget to mention that I get some sort of I don't know, maybe half an hour I was adding this data to database. So it took me like an hour to fill all this, because I have a lot of information here. This is the name, sure, description. So I have in the description a lot of text, which is basically is this, and this is a short description, and this is a long description for a particular place. But you get the idea. To copy and paste from the Google document, I just need to waste some time, but well, nevertheless, I need to do this. Today I was making a couple of filters. One of them is that based on my location, which is emulating in geolocation coordinates by Google Chrome, I'm making call to database and filtering all points, all places, all items in this, all entities in his history collection, and based on their location, return only those who are near near me in 1 kilometer. So that was done. And I also was showing coordinates first here, then I decided to show only how much places are nearby me. So if you're asking about how much time do you need to create a prototype without any proper handler validation or form validation, just pure development to make a feature, it takes about 4 to 6, 10 hours, I guess. It depends, of course, on the features that you would like to implement in an application, but some sort of this time you would need to create a POC, proof of concept, or prototype. I hope everyone can hear me well and my music is not playing so loud. So I moved to track my location. I need to rename it because based on this name I'm making some changes. No, I'm not. So I'm just going to copy and paste some of the logic from menu panel to pop-up. I'm going to increase the device width and height to be able to work and see the result. It's much bigger, more convenient. So maybe I'm going to remake this at some point. Probably I need to distinguish different settings. So this is setting for general setting. And search setting. My mouse is not listening to me. So, now. General settings. How's that looking? Well, I guess shouldn't working. So rating. Yeah. So this is going to appear each time I'm going to check rating. I have logic to logic there. Now I need to make this, and it's unchecked, this hidden, so when I'm going to check it, it's going to be visible, and this can be removed. Now any other questions, guys? Slider. Radio slider. Okay, let's test it. It has predefined frame of different mobile resolutions, and you can change the mode, orientation mode, but I like to use it without frame, and one of the reasons is that I can use some of the sensors, like I can emulate geolocation position right now. So and as we can see, we can use our radius. We have an error right now. rating toggle select, rating toggle select. Yeah. So on click search we have some logic which we are not having right now in our, because we don't have a toggle for rating. We have right now a checkbox, so I did that on purpose, and that's why I need to change this logic right now for rating toggle. We can check whatever a rating checkbox is checked. So this rating checkbox has its unique name, for instance, or even label ID. Yeah, let's call it by ID. It'll be much easier for us. And one more thing I wanted to mention is that I like this pure without mobile frame view, because we have only one scope, only one environment. That's why I don't need to switch each time I am refreshing my screen when I'm testing it. And as you can see, the rating was changed. It was set to visible. So we can replace this, and all the rest will be working. Now I don't like that this slider has label and this one doesn't have it. So I'm going to add search label, just a label, and so I'm going to make it invisible, and on value change we need to toggle this also. Looks good. Let's test it. Now we are calling our query in a service query with parameters, but I would like to call it after I have called a get location service, because here are actually filling location of our device. So or just like let's make it like this. We have a parameter value there, so let's just copy it. I don't like that we are, by the way, we are wasting our requests. So I'm going to increase it to 2 minutes. Yeah, like this, because those requests are going to statistics, and I already spent 300 of them. So, yeah. We need to open filter, search handler, and I'm going to. This is a mistake. I'm going to get some markers are being deleted at that point, and params. I need to add param. I wonder, is it going to... Oh, hi guys who joined. You can ask any questions if you would like, and I can describe what I'm doing right now, or what is it. Now we can delete this. Parameter has location, and we can see in network if it's actually going to where parameter. New century of app dev. What do you mean? Containers and templates. Well, you mean like, can you give an example? I have basically this creates app very fast. I just spent a couple of hours to create this. And if you're speaking about Xamarin or App Accelerator or similar things, they have disadvantages in developing speed, because you need to write all the structure of the page yourself manually. Appery, on the other hand, creates it for you, so I don't need to waste time to create this nonsense like header. I just can go and drag and drop any component I would like, and it will be automatically generated during the build. with all styles and settings for this component. So there is a part, this all is a part of template. This containers basically has this button here. We can, for instance, here's a search button, yeah, but it's not just a button, it's a tag with bunch of IDs and attributes, which basically helps jQuery Mobile to work with it. This actually creates real fast application, just a couple of hours. As you can see, my total time here is almost 8 hours. Most of the time I'm just speaking about Appery and telling what is it, but I'm not even paid for that. It's just cool thing, that's all. I'm not advertising it. I'm just saying that it's convenient in most of the ways. You don't need to hire Android and iOS developers at the same time. You can use it, or you can use Xamarin or App Accelerator, or how does it called? I had a couple of days ago in the email, and yeah, Telerik, a progress thing. The progress bought this Telerik. So all of those platforms, in all of those platforms, you would need to create each and over single page you would like to create from scratch. You would need to create it from scratch. Just basically go and write HTML. Why I need to do that? And pure Cordova application are not so fast as Appery, because this is also based on Cordova, and all generated code here in sources, and for Android, for Windows. But I don't like Windows phone, so I'm building only for Android and iOS. Does that answer your question, null one? I hope it does. But basically all this is containers and templates, and the code is auto-generated, like I said. And what else? Now we know that the values are coming properly. So here is 5 kilometers, which I selected here. Let's add rating and check whatever rating going to go to parameters. Rating and location. Great, let's check rating, what rating we have. Yeah, since we have two different query parameters, we need to add them with add. So let's do this. For now, we can simply make it like this. And here are our values for no, it's better to create it like this. So we're going to make first part here, and last part should be here, like this. And no. Since it's array, let's check it. Location, yeah, sphere, user. So now this should be like this, like this. This is our values. Now let's test this. Probably we'll need to add a debugger here. So, have I answered your question, null one, or you just asked questions and went away? This is what you typically do. Yeah, it's not going to work like I wanted to. So this is going to be like this. Like this. Now it's an and. Proper MongoDB end case or close. Let's see what we have in params. Comma. I need to add comma. What is this? NE5. Oh yeah, rating. So I need to add a delimiter here. This is a delimiter. This is also a delimiter after end clause, and I need to add rating here. The actual collection we're using to sort by, and only one value here for location that has no yeah, this is not correct. Location has only one latitude, only latitude. Only one bracelet here, and rating should go here. Six, 5. Why? Why not? Why not? Rating location. Neosphere. 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 It goes neospheres, but it doesn't take anything else. So it goes with neosphere, but goes with neosphere, but doesn't take some max distance kilometers, and I'm going to add the media manager some icons. Those icons I will use for them for image was broken. Why? Looks like normal, all normal, and we can see the result here. So this is there is no errors. It's status 200. Now let's see the response. Rating should be 6, and radius should be 8. So I set up something. My location about here. So this is a 8 kilometers distance. Oh, now it's just triggered normal timer for all places. So I'm going to fix this. I'm going to trick this, change this trigger. So we have a timer on load. I don't like this because it means that we need to move our query here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this like this. And it's going to be both ways, here and there. Hi Vampamis. So I need to set up value here, make a call, and no results. Great. So I can move rating to 10 and radius to 11 and wait for timer to kick in and check whether it actually searches for new values from my form. Just 2 minutes. And as you can see, there is no response. Yeah. So because we didn't have any values, we don't have any historical places with rating 5. So it's normal. Most of our historical places are 8 and 9, 10. You can ask guys questions if you would like. I will be glad to answer. And where our timer? Timer. Well, while our timer is on the way, yeah. So what I wanted to add is and there's our timer on success for get user locations, and you can see there's a result. And with actual information for our location, it's drawing from current position to this place direction, with Google Maps direction, of course. Now, what I would like to see is new icons, and then also I would like to see, so main menu panel, we merged all into one place. We can delete it from here. Now, let's think about how to change actual icon for marker. We need icon sample, and we're going to use it. So that's so easy. And our marker, we have debugger on our timer, so it's better to remove this debugger. Okay. Now let's go back to our marker and image. So since this is image is going to be a URL. So it looks like the best image here is to what's happening? That's strange. I'm clicking on application, but triggers the map. That's weird. Okay, so we're going to change this. We can simply go to elements. So I need a container. I need my Appery HTML value. I need only first icon, and I need this URL. I need this URL, so this is going to be a part, first part. And based on the place, it's going to be a historical place, or so we have markers. We have markers in our application stored globally, so we can check if we're having any values for this. So our marker is object, and we don't have anything here. We don't have any types. We don't have any types. So add marker. We need to add this marker here. It's an object and type. We can add this type as a parameter. Object type, and this object type goes to switch, and if it's historical place, then we can add to image plus hist.png. Well, we can add png later. We can add png later after this. Now, for for now, let's assume that we have only one type of place, so it's going to be historical place. And now image has now URL. Let's check. What's happening? I just removed here a debugger, and that's all. It looked like it was just comma. Hist. Why it's hist? Yeah. Dumb brain. Whoa. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Probably I'm going to use I need to send this to my friend to see what's happened here with these icons. He handed over to me this today. I'm going to use a cluster Google Maps. So as you can see, this will look much better. That's why I'm going to implement this. Huh. Yeah, this one. Well, it's not for now, but in the future, of course. And I also have too much filters here, so I'm going to show only first column. Because they're duplicating each other. That's better. And now I can filter by them. Maybe it's better to make it bigger. Maybe it's be better to make it 32 to 32. better, definitely better. So this should be copied. This height 72. Let's copy all this. I know that I can write more enhanced CSS. I just wanted to make it quicker. So I wrote 3 times almost the same. Ah, what the hell? Let's make it the same. Let's make it the one 3, 2, and 1 child. Now let's copy this, position the same, background size the same, with height and margin. Yeah, great. Only URL. What's happening? Yeah, that's much better. Now we have less space here. Well, with markers, Google markers, they were better here. How much height we need to add more? 140. 140 at 46, 43 line 33. 43. No, that's not right. Oh, it's on a home page. It's on the home page. 140. Much better. Is it 516? No. Maybe we need to make a Google Maps less. Yeah, for instance, like, let it be 450. 450, like more. 450. Now we will probably have more filters here at this space, at this left space here at the right. So I'm just going to make a Google Map less visible. Maybe even less than 450. Yeah. I don't like that those icons are too big. They're like huge. And where are my icons? Can I make icons smaller? I would like to know that. Yeah, I can make it slower. Oh, slower. Smaller. Sorry. And okay, let's make it like this. No problem. So our image is an object where URL is image like this. So I don't know if we need an anchor. Origin is this is a half, so 16 to 0. Let's make it 16 to 16. 16. The point is 8 to 16. Let's check. If you have any questions, guys, ask. They're not so. It's not well. It's not 16 to 16. Yeah, because it's the same object. I need to change it. Whoa, so tiny. They're so tiny. And it's basically that's strange. Okay, let's make it just 0, 0. The size is still the same, 16 to 16. Why it's so? It's not the same like this. So how can I make it smaller? Can I make it smaller? Can I scale? That's strange. wanna scale it. That's really strange because I wanted to scale it. They are huge, man. Why they are so huge? Probably anchor. We need anchor. But they are not even fit. And it looks very nice here. Wait a second, are they 32 to 32 dimensions? No. I asked for 32 to 32. Hmm. 50, how much? Well, at least they're all the same, so I can double it, maybe. No, it's not, they're not scaling, so it's half of that and half of that. No, it looks like I need to edit both. Now they are the same gigantic. They're just gigantic. I guess 20, 25, 25, and 55 will be accurate now. It's this 64. So this is what is scaling. So this is what's scaling it. Hmm. I just thought that probably we need also an icon for current position of the user, because this is all frustrating. Well, hmm. Oops. Probably I did what I wanted to at this time, because it's 5 a.m. at my place, and basically I wanted to merge all, remove from my menu panel to filter pop-up all my features. Maybe I need to move this. A little bit. Now it should be done. I should move it and move it. So I did it, and like this. So I did the merging thing here. I wanted to, maybe I can add a padding, more padding. And I wanted to change icons on change icons on the Google Map, and at the bottom. So I think this stream is about to end. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Maybe ask some questions, and I will answer to it later, or maybe right now if you have something critical to ask. And so this was another session of developing hybrid application based on Appery.io platform with GQM. It's just a JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and this is what we get. So my current location, faked location, is here, and it's working directions. I added some filters here based on our radius, a rating of my historical places in a database, which is a MongoDB for Appery. And this is it. So I'm going to continue developing this application. More features coming up. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Bye guys, thanks for watching.